Hello my wonderful flower friends, it's Ness Knowing. I'm here with your July weekend reading, so collective reading, wildflower cards. It's been a bit of a transformational week, I think. That's the energy I've been getting, and I think that's kind of meant some people have had to really dig deep. For others maybe not, but things are changing, new jobs, new conversations in relationships. To that end, I normally draw just the Wildflower Oracle cards, our global flower cards, and some earth magic, but I have been drawn to some tarot today as well. So I'll also be using this holographic Rider-Waite tarot deck. So let's get straight into the reading. This is all signs, also timeless as well. So whenever you pull this up on YouTube, this reading is meant for you. Okay, so just give these cards another shuffle. As you know, I always shuffle off camera, but then do like to give another couple with your energy when you're looking at this. Okay, so here we go. Spirit, 3 cards to start with for today. This is for a second week in July reading. Again, anytime you pull this up, the description will have weekend in it, so it will be for any weekend when you view this. All right, time is fluid, as you know. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, that's telling me I need to shuffle it once more. And we'll go ahead and we will pick that final card for you. There we go. All right. Let's see what we've got in terms of a message for the collective for this weekend. I'm getting some repeating cards for us, I think, over this for July. So the messages are forgiveness. Okay, so that probably ties in with that the energy I was feeling in terms of transformation. Because this is just for the weekend, remember. We also have Enthusiasm, which is a beautiful card, beautiful orange Banksia. And the final card that came out was Baronia, which is Clarity. It's a really interesting card as well. So Baronia, traditionally used for anxiety, which you can see is kind of like if you diminish that, which is what all these cards are about, and these readings are activated to help you. If you're experiencing any anxiety, it's to then bring forth clarity. So that sort of helps you, I suppose, understand how I read these cards, and with the actual medicinal benefits. Therapeutic, we can't call them medicinal because it's wildflower essences. So sorry. Okay, so let's jump into it. This weekend there will be an opportunity for you to forgive someone. If you haven't already, you're thinking about it. Like I always say whenever this card comes out, a lot of the time it just means forgiving yourself. Sometimes when you've gone through transformational energy, you realise that maybe you could have been a little bit softer, you could have thought about something differently, you shouldn't have maybe jumped straight in. And it's really interesting with kangaroo paw and forgiveness, because how I look at it is often, like a kangaroo, you can literally sort of jump out of a situation, okay? And I think that's what the message is here this weekend. All right, so look, it might not need to be something really significant that's going on in your life. And generally, when you come to these readings, they are. But you just might find it's a child being problematic, okay? Or it's just a squabble with your partner that's ongoing. You've told him 20 or her 20 times that you go out, or, you don't want to go out, or you want certain, you want to raise your children or speak to them in a certain way, or it could be something even like the roster in terms of ferrying them to and from sports occasions on the weekend. It could be more serious than that. It could be an actual sort of lover's tiff where you're starting to feel like no matter how many times you tell them your needs, they don't hear. All right, so just what that's saying is that you do need to potentially be a little bit more forgiving because you're hitting the wall here. It is causing you anxiety. I see why this card has come up. So, all right, I think, you know, it's a really beautiful card, a flow of 3 for this weekend for you. So it's saying, whilst it might be a little bit annoying, try and just see the other person's point of view. You don't have to completely forgive them. You just need to see their point of view. That's forgiveness in itself. That's forgiveness on yourself. You're kind of forgiving yourself for having to, you know, not fight and kind of stick up for your values all the time. You know, it's kind of like this, in this forgiveness, there's kind of this relaxation of, oh, look, you know, I know I should be sticking up for myself, but I'm going to walk away from this because it's not that big a deal. And it's going to bring you a lot of enthusiastic energy. It's going to clear this space for yourself because you're not bogged down, right? You're sort of bouncing out of this situation. And then you can start to focus on what it is you really like, because really when we're getting caught up into what our partners want in particular, if we're talking romance and even in the workplace, but like I feel, you know, it's the weekend, this is going to be about, for most of us partners, your energy is not with you. You're not actually looking after yourself when you're thinking of problems, and, you know, or you want them to say sorry, you know, and it's just like that, waiting for someone to apologize to you can just be really heavy and hurtful. So try and just jump out of that a little bit in your head, make it less weighty, okay? And it's going to clear away the anxiety, because what's happening is if you don't do that, okay, there's all this joy for you to experience, enthusiasm. You really get a, you know, once that weight's gone, you want to live your weekend, you want to kick, you want to go out all of a sudden, you want to go shopping, you want to do your hair, mate. You don't want to just hang out in your jammies or your trackies. Oh, that's pajamas or tracksuit for anyone not in Australia. And you know what it's like, you know, when your relationships are going well, you're happy and you've got energy and you've got enthusiasm for yourself. Because if not, you know, you're going to carry this anxiety. You're not going to have the clarity as to what it is you do enjoy doing. But most of all, it is really, you know, this forgiveness, as I said, of self, or just not waiting for it to be apologized to and just letting yourself live the weekend. It's going to remove the anxiety that you have around potentially not, you know, to the point of, can I stay with this person anymore? All right, so give that a go if you can. That's the message from the wildflowers. Shall I get? I will. I think I will. Excuse me. I'll get some global readers and some earth magics, and then, as I said, I wanted to pull a little bit of tarot. So I'm probably just going to choose the 2 globals today. Global flower cards, so just basically reading non-specific Australian cards. So these aren't wildflowers, these are your general flowers that you'll see anywhere in the garden, mostly found all over the world. So just a couple of these cards, see if they can clarify that message and what's happening for us this weekend. I've got an itchy nose, which is always that means the spirit's around me, and it's kind of cool, but it's not cool for you guys, hey? All right, let's see what has come out. Oh, wow. All right, look at that. Okay, consciousness. You're really needing to take note of this reading, all right, in terms of this, what I said about forgiveness, walking away, turning your head. So consciousness is you actually viewing the situation to make it a rich and fertile and you know, literally, can you see that sunflower? We've got fortune, we've got strength here. It's to get to turn around the situation. Okay, it's a very fertile card. You can also see in the, you know, it's all red and it's open and it's ready to accept this beautiful sunset in the background and peace in your relationship. So definitely clarifying that. I just wanted to bring this card up again. It does speak to male energy. So if you're a female, or a male, you are having some sort of issue or squabble with the... Now, generally I don't read energies and cards, and people don't, but this really speaks to patriarchal energy. So either a father having a squabble with their son and not getting on, or you don't really have a relationship with your father. What it's indicating is that this weekend, in this kind of forgiveness of your partner, and kind of, you know, not waiting for the sorry, and clearing up your conscious thoughts to make your life better and less anxious, you're actually inadvertently you're healing a long lineage of patriarchal hurt. All right, and it gives you can see the sun, so you've got the strength behind you. You can see that rocket. This card is literally strength. So you can literally see, beautiful sunflowers, very happy card. And one of them is turned, so you can look at that two ways. It's turning away from the pain, or it's about to turn forward in fortune. And the literal meaning of this card is you will get, or one of them, besides the patriarchal symbolism, is you will have a turn in fortune. So I'm looking to that for relationships, but again, if it doesn't resonate, relationships, and it's a finance thing, that is, fortune is obviously money too. So that's really lovely. I might draw the tarot now, and then we'll go on to Earth Magic for some closes, because I just want to see if there's any specifics around you and some real sort of directive messages at all. So yeah, we'll just give these a bit of a shuffle as well. Okay. I hope you're having a nice day today or night, wherever you are. Okay, one jumped out there, but it wasn't facing me, so not meant to be read. Okie dokie, what have we got here? Just 3 to start with, and then we'll go if we see any more. All right, okay, this is amazing. All right, we've got the Ten of Swords, okay? So absolutely reflecting that you're almost being, sorry, it's a Nine of Swords, not the Ten of Swords. You're also, this problem is causing you a lot of anxiety, all right? So to the point that you're not sleeping really at night. But the thing is, it's not the Ten of Swords, excuse me. It's not the Ten of Swords. So this problem is totally, again, you're able to, you change it around. And, it's followed by the Two of Pentacles there, and with the Chariot. So what I'm loving about this is, as soon as you make this decision, all right, to change your thinking, to forgive, okay, you're balancing up what to do. You really are. That's what it's clarifying. The answer and the solution and this beautiful enthusiasm for life is going to come racing in, because we've got the Chariot card, all right? Then the bottom of the deck, I've got Knight of Swords, okay? So if you are waiting on somebody as well to have that apology, oh my God, beautiful. All right, Ten of Swords, they're going to come in. You are going to get the apology. So I think what's going to happen here is, because you're sort of like taking the weight away from it, and you're doing the bit of the you've just dropped that kind of argumentative nature that you've been having. They're going to come in. They're going to go, oh, what? They don't want to lose you, because it's followed by the Ten of Pentacles. All right, they want happy. They want harmonious. This is also indicating money, but there's going to be a message and communication. So I think it's definitely going to be an apology, and it's because the outcome is beautiful. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, that's signifying happy fortunes again. So it's all about fortunes, money, peace, stability. Alrighty. Okay, let's just go one more. I can't not pull an Earth Magic for you beautiful people. They are my favourite cards. I really, really love them. It's funny, in my readings that I do in the shop, I'm sort of, pitch myself as a flower card reader, but more and more these beautiful Earth Magic cards are becoming my clients' favourites too. Here we go. Yes, you're deep in, remember the bottom of that kangaroo pot? You're deep in your thoughts. However, there are rainbow blessings in once you change your thinking, and that cycle is completed. So, it really is all about to happen if you can just kind of take the brakes off this kind of full-on argumentative behaviour, wanting to be apologised to, feeling hard done by. Look, you don't have to forgive in terms of if there's been something terrible done to you, but it's just saying, if there is room there to just step away a little bit, yeah, absolutely. Love is abound. Okay, Queen of Cups, you will get your happy home. All right, my friends, I hope that really helped you. As I said, it's a timeless reading, so if you do like these, please just hit the subscribe button, and I believe the bell icon will notify you when my videos come up. I'm Less Knowing. Thanks for your time. We out. Take care. Bye.